Hello, everybody. It's Trenchfoot.
Hello.
I'm back. Hi, Thomas. How's it going?
I'm pretty good listening to this smooth jazz, sipping some room temperature tap water.
Room temperature tap water is the true drink of film noir.
It's actually pretty good because we're heading into winter here, so room temperature is a pretty decent temperature for water.
What's the temperature in winter for you? Is it like 30 degrees?
Gets down no, it gets down to like most days you'll have a low of maybe 10, 12 degrees and a high of 18,
You live
20.
in hell. You live in hell country. That's too hot for the dead of winter.
No, well, that's not too hot. No, like
For the
10
dead of
degrees
winter,
Celsius is
absolutely.
really cold.
Yeah, I know.
10 degrees Celsius is 10 Celsius
It's like 50 or
in
something.
Fahrenheit. I'm just asking Google about this while you like get into the La Noire. It's 50 degrees Fahrenheit. That is
Yeah.
not hot.
That is, for the dead of winter, that's absolutely too hot. Also, I accidentally went to cases again. Sorry about that.
You want resume, I think.
Yes. The Fallen Idol is our next case.
The Fallen Idol. This sounds interesting. It's interesting. I wonder how this will be a traffic case.
There's a car called the Idol, and it falls from somewhere. That's my guess.
Yeah. I mean, a
Oh.
slip of the tongue did not turn out to be flat tongues, although it should have.
An auto accident. That's a very
Oh,
high
wait, yeah,
cliff
this-
that one might fall from.
That's the car. Holy shit! Oh no!
Oh shit, was that like right through a billboard?
I think so. Wait, I recognize this crossroads.
That's
Oh,
right across from
yes.
the...
Phelps, Bukowski, you
Huh.
have a new case. 2 women, possible drink drive.
That's
How was
not what
that?
they call it in the United States.
Broad says she was doped and that somebody tried to kill her.
It is
Where did
drunk
this take
driving,
place?
although I don't know if it was at the time.
That's the bitch you're gonna love. Right
Well, it was
across the
definitely drunk
street.
driving. It was the question of what it was called.
Yes.
Chevy
Uh,
style
It's
line
cool,
with
it's
no
literally
sound,
across the road from the
scarf,
police
Yes.
headquarters.
underneath the Cola King billboard. Up to it, boys. We got bad guys to catch.
but this game was made in Australia. Is drink drive the term there?
No. We would say drunk driving.
See you later, fellas.
Then it must
Try not
be
to work
some
too
kind
hard.
of old way to talk about it.
Yeah, California slang of the 40s, I guess. Unless they just got it wrong.
I'm just trying to
Bantering with the boys.
educated.
It is very possible, but it just seems weird that like in both of these locations, we would call it drunk driving. So I guess it must be. Yeah.
Nope.
I'm gonna check suits real quick. I don't think we've got any new ones. Nope, still one of 6. I do kind
I
of want to
feel
switch
like-
though.
I feel like perhaps in the 40s, drunk was considered a noun, like a drunk, and you didn't really use it as an adjective, maybe.
That's possible. Oops, that's not the exit door.
It's bad, I think. Must be like
Exit door is over here. Yes.
some way out of the police station. I need a car.
What?
I guess
Okay, I wasn't even driving that time. You can't blame that one on me.
you probably, yes. You probably could actually to the crime scene.
I do think that I need to drive, mostly because... Actually, you know what?
It's up a hill.
Yeah, but we could take the... No, that's different. Okay, let's just go.
Figuring out how to get there is the mystery in this case. So,
It's actually going to take me 45 minutes just to get over there. I hope you're ready.
as is traditional, I didn't properly pay attention during the case briefing. 2 women in this car, are they dead? Also,
No,
we've
they
got
are
out-
both alive. One of them says that she was drugged,
It is-
and I can't hop up on that ledge, so I'm going to have to get back in the car and continue driving. Sorry, Bukowski.
Okay. Right, so yes, they crashed the car, but they're not dead.
Goodbye, Bukowski.
Okay, yes. Oh my god. Let's see if he can figure out how to get here.
He'll get there eventually, I think, because I did abandon him cruelly once before.
Yeah, that
so.
cop is directing you, so Jesus, he just left him behind to walk. Okay.
They are lucky that billboard was there, I think.
Yes.
Because if it wasn't,
Her face looks familiar.
they would have just...
Well, that's June Ballard, Tarzan's sister, beast of the Amazon. She's married
see
to Guy
the
McCaffrey,
idol, and she fell
captain
off
of
the cliff a
the
little
Vegas
bit.
Club, but the 2 of them still have juice.
Film stars,
Phelps,
nice.
Traffic.
Detective Phelps. Hey, Bukowski. Long time no
Oh,
see.
shit.
You can call this in by megaphone, Enrique. Phelps,
It's a
this
cool
is Enrique Gonzalez.
thing.
Enrique was a pretty
Secret
decent
handshake.
middleweight. What do we have, Gonzalez?
He's a decent middleweight.
Well, drives
Was
right through
Bukowski
the
a
empty
boxer
lot
too?
Off the side of the escarpment.
Oh,
For stories that a movie producer doped her and her friend and sent the car over the cliff.
Is
That's...
anyone hurt?
You know, that's
Driver's beat
probably
up.
not true, but only
Not too
because
bad
it's the story that we're being
considering
given at
if
the
he hadn't
start.
hit that billboard, he'd be scraping both of them off the pavement. Passengers are Jessica Hamilton. She's just a kid.
This sounds like it's gonna go somewhere nasty to
I
me.
think so.
Yeah,
They've taken her to
not
Central
I'm not thinking
Receiving.
this goes great
If
places.
you want to take a look around, stall the ambulance.
Thanks.
I mean, the good news is no one has been
One more
killed
thing.
here, but
Watch out for the
Not yet.
driver. She cuts rough.
basically, under what circumstances does a producer dope a couple of stars and
If you're
send them
looking
off
for
a
the
cliff?
coroner, he's down by the crash site.
Yeah. I'm just gonna wander around the area up here. Not that Phelps knows this, but in the cutscene, they would have come from up here-ish.
Mhm.
So I was hoping that I'd be
Well,
able to
those
get...
people back at the barriers, did they have anything to say about it? You did find a witness at the barriers, like in one of the early patrol cases. Oh, these are just bystanders, I guess.
Yeah, they just want to see what has the cops all up in arms about, like, blocking this area off.
Probably some reporters in there.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Over here, there's nothing that I
Right.
can investigate.
Well, there's a car.
There is. Oh. I...
Probably want to be a little more careful than that. There must be something to look at up here, or is it actually,
It's not playing the music, so maybe you can't investigate anything up here. You can just talk to her, 'cause she's sitting over here.
Oh, of course, yeah, this is where the actual witness is, yes.
Mr.
Well,
McAfee,
victim, I guess,
we
rather
would
than
like to
witness.
ask you a few
Yes.
questions, if that's okay.
I prefer to use my maiden name, June Ballard. You might be familiar with some of my work.
Can you tell us what happened here?
I like that he's
You're
completely
kind of
just
cute
not
for a
interested.
cop. Maybe a
Yeah,
bit on the
Cole,
serious
straight and
side.
narrow, straight arrow.
What about me, June? I'm a big fan.
Kalski's
of
interested.
pieces.
I don't like. Keep out of this.
Not a fan of poles, I guess.
Shut down. She's got a Harry Potter lightning bolt scar on her forehead.
We understand that you're still suffering from the effects of the accident, Mrs. McAfee. The officer says that you claimed that you were drugged. Who did this to you?
That rat slipped us a Mickey Finn. It's no wonder I feel so dopey.
I'm going to say doubt here,
I can't remember.
because we need to... Oh, I'm so low on intuition now. How did that happen?
I
I mean, other than, like, me going through all of the intuition points before. So yeah, I say...
Let's down. Yeah, I doubt her as well. She knows more than she's saying. Like,
Yeah.
It's a
Come
serious
on, that's not a-
offense
that's
to
not a real
withhold
smile.
information from the police during a criminal investigation, madam.
I told you to call me
come on,
June.
madam.
You're making me feel like an old lady. And don't bother your handsome head about
Mark
this.
Bishop.
My husband will settle the score with Mark Bishop.
Hmm.
You
Yeah.
mentioned a Mark Bishop. You think he might have had something
What
to
you
do with
got?
this?
He's a movie producer. As
Going to
for his
say doubt again,
involvement,
because...
You just
I don't
leave it
know.
to me, my
We don't have
husband.
any evidence to accuse her for a lie. And
Yeah, I mean,
saying like, fair
well,
enough, we'll have your good times. Well, I mean, she's
I
not.
don't know. I'm not totally convinced that. I mean, yeah, doubt or truth is going to be for sure. But it might be that you want to coax more information out of her, or it might be that you want to keep yelling at her because, like, as you say, yes, the police should get involved in this.
I think actually I do want to coax here because my clue here is that she's not looking away like she was during the doubt before.
Yeah, she seems seems more sure of herself and less, I don't know, less like she's hiding something.
It's not going to
I was
play
supposed
that
to be
way,
doubting.
Mr. McAfee. We'll
Okay.
take it from there.
Relax, detective. You're not nearly as cute when you're mad.
That could have gone better.
I wonder how. Maybe there was some way to find evidence and disprove
No,
it or something.
I'm fairly sure that I was supposed to doubt her there and just chose not to.
Let's go see the coroner.
Could be.
Um,
Yeah. Totally could be it.
Can I actually get down there safely? I say as I look directly into a plant.
Not this way, but if you go
Oh, over
around.
there, okay.
What the hell is going on here? Why would Mark Bishop, well, presumably for criminal reasons.
Yeah, I do kind of wish that we had hit doubt on that one because I would like to know more about this Mark Bishop fellow, and I assume that she would have told us more if we had doubted
Not
her
necessarily.
story.
She might have like told you something else or put you off in some other way because she clearly doesn't want to tell.
Yeah,
But
but my guess is that, like,
You'll want to see this
He-
Phelps, there, laid out on the trunk. And that isn't even the best part.
This guy looks familiar, actually. Now that I look more at him, he seems like an actor that I should know. Anyway, my guess is that she would have said... Oh.
That's torn.
Yes, it is.
Oh.
Torn off. Where did you find them?
They were stuffed in the young lady's handbag.
I recall them
I'll run a
saying
trace
that the
for
other
Cindy,
lady
honey.
was much younger. I don't like where this is going.
Oh man.
From Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Dear Jesse, please, please, please come home.
She's a long way from home.
Not
We're
made for
decent girls,
Hollywood.
not made for Hollywood. Aunt Junie.
That's the
So-
first lady's name?
June Ballard.
Yeah, okay. Come home.
So this Jessie Hamilton must be a niece of the actor
Yes.
who wants to get into Hollywood herself and has not been treated well by the city, perhaps.
It seems like it's gone poorly. Got nothing, I
It
guess?
just comes the hell off. I guess they didn't attach those very well back in the day.
There's actually kind of no spot for it here. Like, there's normally like a holder that you can see.
Oh wow! I guess they
They're
must
lucky
hit their
they weren't
heads on
more
the.
badly injured.
That looks
Must have been
bad.
unconscious. Being relaxed tends to lessen the soft tissue damage.
Yeah, like basically, if this pole hadn't been there, they would have been dead.
Yes.
They got lucky, I
'cause
guess.
They would have just like immediately fallen like straight down. Frankly,
Well,
even like going down this part of the hill wasn't great.
Yep. So I'm thinking Mark Bishop is an attempted murderer here. Like he must have been trying to kill both the women.
But why? Like, you don't just kind of decide out of nowhere to do that.
Maybe not.
How so?
Maybe you do after
Well, the
raping them.
headline found without a body piqued my interest.
Maybe.
See what you think.
Wait, what?
Alas, poor Yorick. I knew him, Horatio.
Hey, this
Phelps,
is
is this a time?
Real?
No. I think it's supposed to be a replica of an Indian shrunken head. It's some kind of curio or movie prop. See the casting marks?
What's it
Okay,
made
we're
from?
totally getting
Plaster of Paris would be my first guess.
involved in the
Then
film
painted.
industry today.
So we can
Yeah.
rule out the murder angle?
No, you can rule that in. That thing was wedging the accelerator to the floor. Whoever did it wanted these women dead.
Well, I can't further investigate this anymore, so I suppose that's that.
There's probably only so many jokes to be made about it.
Yeah.
Might not be telling us the whole story.
You don't say, Bukowski.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, hopefully this will get us a second chance to get some more information about the guy, because...
Probably what it's about. I wonder if it would have been prudent to go down here first. Maybe that other one really was a lie choice. But
Maybe.
it seems like a chance or whatever. Okay, so I mean the outline of the case seems pretty clear, doesn't it?
Yeah.
June Ballard's involvement is the weird bit. Like, why was she even in the car? Was she a witness to the rape or something? Is that what happened?
What can you tell us about
No.
the passenger in your
Cause, I
car?
mean, it's her niece, right?
Jessica
Like, she would have been
Hamilton.
there.
Poor Jessica.
Yeah, but why is she
Someone
acting
left
like
in for
this?
her. She's desperate to break into movies. What more can I say?
You can say a great deal more, but okay, let's see what we
I
accuse
think
her
you're
of.
lying, Mrs. McAfee. I think something happened to Jessica yesterday before the crash.
I'm offended, sunshine.
I would say the
you have any
underwear
proof?
here.
Yep. We have some unsavory proof. Cripes.
Miss Hamilton's underwear were physically torn from her body.
She wanted to go to a casting. I took her to a casting. Whatever happened after that is between her and Mark Bishop.
That's not a very compassionate attitude, is it? No, dear.
No, that's a really
We
bad
found a
answer,
shrunken
actually. But
head. It was used to tamper with your car.
You see, I normally don't drive off cliffs. The last thing I remember
this is another
is
lie.
getting behind the wheel.
It totally is not the truth, for sure. Look at her
Miss
face.
McAfee, you're lying.
But
Wasting
now
our
I don't
time.
know what to
You know
accuse
what's
her
going on
with.
here. You
I'm
just
thinking
won't tell
the
us.
drugged thing.
You're sweet, but simple. too.
Because, like, we're
burden
talking
of
about the
proof is
thing
with
being
the
pressed up
law.
against the accelerator of the shrunken head. Like, we don't need to talk about that again.
Yeah, it could be that... was there anything interesting about the car itself as a piece of evidence?
Not really, no.
No.
I mean, there was the
Okay.
blood on the dashboard, but apparently that's not in here.
Yeah, it could be that we don't have evidence and may just have to yell at her. It's definitely one of those two.
Yeah, I guess this might be a good
You're off
spot
the
to
hook
use
for
my
now.
intuition.
No, I think it's a bad spot to use it.
Okay.
I'm saying it's bad. Don't do it.
Yeah.
My advice.
So doubt or lie. The last thing she remembers
Doubt.
is getting into her car.
Yeah, she knows more than that.
But we don't have any proof, so doubt.
I don't have any proof.
Okay.
Maybe there's some proof I didn't see.
I
Cold
think
then.
if it's not doubt, then it's going to be lie using the drugged thing, but I'm going to go with doubt.
It's obviously
doubt.
some kind of
Okay.
movie prop. You must know where it came from.
He went in a way less interesting direction
Yeah,
with that
that
than I
actually
thought he would.
Talent.
Not what I thought
And
of
the
yet.
talent doesn't deal with props or sets or any of that kind of stuff.
Maybe she used to be the
Why do you
talent,
ask
like...
Mark Bishop
Oh, dear.
which prop house he uses.
So there's multiple ways to get
Mrs.
Mark
McCaffrey,
Bishop's name
I
dropped,
think it would be
so
in
maybe we
everyone's
didn't
best
miss anything
interest to
super
accompany
important there.
Coleman Gonzalez back to the receiving hospital.
Although
going
I'm
to
still
be
not happy
okay.
about missing a question that early in the
These
case.
guys can take me home after. My lawyer and I have talked to the news house.
Mrs. McCaffrey, you are still under the influence of narcotics, and you're likely to go into shock once the drugs wear off.
And I thought you were a heel. It's nice of you to be concerned.
That's old-timey
I
slang.
think we're good here.
I mean, these guys are in fact old-timey. They're living in old times.
Yes.
This is ugly, isn't it? They're like a fading ex-star. Her niece, who's like this young woman who wants to break into Hollywood from probably Kansas again, for all I know.
Milwaukee,
Did-
Wisconsin, thank you very much.
You're right, yeah, Wisconsin, same thing.
How dare you, sir?
And some producer who took advantage of this.
The car crash victim has regained consciousness at central receiving.
What are you people? Oh, come on. You're getting in my way now.
En route.
I am more likely to run you over now than I was before. People are maniacs.
So, back to Central. It seems pretty cut and dry in terms of, like, what really happened. The question is how we're going to get Bishop.
Yes, and also, I don't know why June was there.
Yeah,
Still.
her involvement is off. Something. She was probably more involved than just being a victim in some way.
Yes. Okay.
I like how you're going into the police station through a random different entrance this time.
This is a hospital. The police
It's
station
the hospital attached to the central police station.
Detective
Yes.
Phelps, here to interview a Jessica Hamilton.
Jessica Hamilton. Oh, yes. She's in the room right behind you, Detective.
Thank you.
You can't hold me here.
This won't be pleasant.
I don't
Feeling
need
better
to be
since this
managed
morning,
by a
Jessica?
doctor. I need my lawyer.
My head still
Where
feels
is the
sweaty.
telephone?
Sorry, I thought that the person who was saying you can't hold me here was our victim, but no, it was actually somebody different
name
who
is
was
Cole
just
Phelps.
much louder than
I'm a policeman.
Jessica.
I'd like to
Well, it
talk
could
to
be
you
June
about your
Ballard, actually.
accident, if that's okay.
Okay.
She looks so young.
Yes. 15, huh?
Holy
Jesus.
shit.
Okay. Contact with parents, we're going to have to hit lie on that one. I'm not looking forward to it, so I'm just going to do the crash incident report first.
Can you tell me what you remember about the crash?
It's all kind of fuzzy. I remember waking up here. Nothing happened yesterday.
That is... we may have to hit lie here again.
I think you're right.
Okay.
But we won't have to... But tell you what, we don't have to feel good about ourselves for doing
Why the
it.
big
No.
cover-up?
I'm not lying to you.
Yeah.
We found your underwear in your handbag, Jessica. You need to tell us what happened.
The doctor told me what happened. I didn't want that. I just wanted to be a star, to be in movies. I told Junie what happened, and she told me to toughen
Man,
up.
that's...
That was the price of stardom.
Did she now? Cold-hearted bitch.
Bukowski,
It's not
maybe
Junie's
not in
fault.
front of her.
It's not my
she-
first time. I had a boyfriend back home, but my father found out about him.
Lot
Even if you
to
consented, Jessica,
unpack here.
You're still underage.
This is going to be just a barrel of laughs, huh?
We need to get in touch with your
At
parents,
least it probably
Jessica.
won't be too hard to
Tell us what
convict
happened.
Mark Bishop at this rate.
You don't need to worry them. They sent me along to stay with Aunt June. They trust her to take care of me.
That's...
She's lying for the wrong reasons.
Yeah.
Not
Doesn't-
like a hardened criminal,
Why would I lie?
just
No.
someone who really, really, really wants the Hollywood dream, even though it's already turned into a nightmare.
Can we really just go back to the bumbling idiots from the last case? I like them.
Do you want to tell me
They were
what really
fun.
happened?
I went with Junie to this strange place. It's difficult to remember. Someone gave me a drink to
Because
calm
the
my
drugs.
nerves, and then I felt faint.
Yeah, that was the.
I think I must have passed out.
June did say something about. She didn't say the word roofie because she said somebody's name, Mickey something. But
Mickey Finn.
yeah,
You haven't heard of a Mickey Finn?
I've heard of slipping somebody a Mickey. I've not heard the name Finn associated with it.
Yeah, that's the full name. Mickey Finn.
Was there just like a guy named Mickey Finn who was like a date rapist way back when, or what?
I don't know. I've definitely heard the Mickey Finn, but I didn't know
How did you
who it is.
I assume it's a name, but
Well, Junie is a big.
No, it's not a name. It's Cockney rhyming
Probably
slang.
know
It's
that. She's doing a new movie.
Mickey Finn Sin or something. Sorry, what? Shit! I missed what she said because I was trying to
So did
remember
I.
a thing.
I think it was
Okay,
just
let's-
met Mr. Bishop
Well,
through June. So
Junie is a big
Ah, yes,
movie
yes.
star. You probably know that. She's
I'm gonna
doing
check
a
the
new
evidence
movie.
to see if we have anything about.
Check it via View Notebook, rather than accusing her.
Yeah. So there's actually nothing.
I reckon
Yeah.
it probably it's true that she met him through Junie.
Yeah,
That seems consistent.
What do you
I was
know
supposed to
about
hit
Bishop?
doubt there.
He makes
Really?
movies. I had to do a screen test.
She's
That's when you
just
say
hiding
goodnight to
stuff
the
because she
camera
thinks
with the
that
lights
otherwise
on.
she's going to get sent home. Well, she is going to get sent home, but that's good.
I know what happened.
I hope.
Jessica. Where
Going to have to hit
exactly
lie here
did it
again.
take place?
Please, it's scary. It's really difficult to think of anything.
Okay, maybe I'm actually not supposed to hit lie here, but no. Yeah, that's all right. Great.
I reckon you're probably meant to doubt.
No, because we've
Remember,
got
that's false.
the medical examination and also the underwear.
Yeah, but
and-
those are not. But you're not
Alright.
trying to like prove that something happened. This
I'm
is
going to
all
hit the
about.
lie
what
button, and I'm
happened.
not going to feel good about it. But let's see
Ah,
what
Damn
okay.
it, tell the truth, Jessica.
Phelps.
I am telling the truth. I don't know where the place is. I barely know this city.
Great. That's all. That's not related to the thing at all. So I guess we have to just.
No, but it is related to the thing. That's what he's asking: is where were you assaulted? That was the question.
I mean,
I
yes,
reckon
but it's not related to the thing that he asked first. Like the thing that he asked first is, "Please tell us what happened." Like, and she said, "Nothing happened."
No, it's not. No, it's not. This question was where did it happen? That's why I'm confused why you're going into lie at all.
Oh, okay. Well,
The question was we know what happened. Where was it? And she's going, oh, I'm not sure.
prop
Which
shrunken head. That's definitely. That actually, you know what? That actually might be the answer. Because
It
it
might
was.
actually. Yeah, it's not out of the question.
But I'm.
I would probably have picked out on this one myself if I was, but I'm
Yeah.
not too sure about it. Truth,
So,
it could be
Here's
truth
what I'm
doubt.
going to use. I'm going to actually hit doubt, because whenever the percentage numbers are very high, I think that means that it's either truth or doubt. Because when it's very low, like the answer is revealed to be lie, but it doesn't tell you what evidence to use.
Yeah,
So
and I
with
guess
this
people
number
must
being
get
so
that wrong.
high, I'm going to say doubt.
Okay. Very
I'm supposed to hit
mitigating.
either
Dude,
truth or
Jessica,
ly.
You get it? Forget about being in movies. It's
Also,
time to act like
that's-
a grown-up.
Only half of what
Yeah.
happened,
Lay
Phelps.
down on a stone. There were
Really
lights,
just fucking this one up, huh?
camera.
But I
It's
mean,
not my
it's
fault.
interesting to
I'm
notice
not
that you
a
don't
bad
get
girl.
no
Why are you
information
telling
out of
me?
it, just not as much as you could have.
Thank you, Jessica. Been a big help. Here's my card. If you
I really
think of
shouldn't have
anything,
bled all of the
need some
intuition
help,
on the last
just get in
case.
touch, okay?
Okay.
Well,
Like I wanted to
mean,
lower it back down to the amount
Think
that I
it might
had
be a good idea
before
if you went back home till you felt better,
I
Jessica.
got back up to 5, but
I couldn't do that, officer. What if I got the part and I wasn't there?
Oh no! It's not.
that really could have gone better
Lamb
in multiple
lamb
ways.
slaughter. Who the hell is that?
Must be her lawyer. He certainly expedited her release.
I don't like it, Cole. Why is she in such a hurry?
Yes,
should follow
tail her.
Oh, great.
It's sad to think, isn't it, that like, well, what is the difference here between
There she goes. Come on.
Hamilton and Ballard? Is it just 20 years?
It seemed like more, but
Yeah, I'm going about where they came from.
oh, we actually do know that. If we look at our, I'm trying to open the notebook and I can't. But we actually have both of their ages.
No, I mean we don't know whether
Ballard is definitely up to something.
it was a metaphor. Like what I'm saying is, did June Ballard have a similar
You've got a pretty
introduction
funny
to
idea
Hulk
keeping a
back
low
in the day, and
profile.
this is just a cycle perpetuating itself? I don't know.
I suspect we'll find out whether or not we want to.
It's really funny watching you being like absolutely forced to obey the road rules because otherwise people are suspicious.
This is among my least favorite part of any GTA-like game because of how awfully everybody else drives, and you kind of don't notice when you're like blasting down the road.
Easy, Cole. Better back it off. That's it. We're spotted.
Great.
Back off. Hey, back off.
There was nothing I could do. That's not true. There was definitely something I could do. And dude, what? Are you me?
Someone else thinks he's the protagonist.
But yeah, like I turned that corner and then there was a red light or something, so I was just slightly too close, and then backing up makes them suspicious. So speaking of being suspicious, yeah, hi, you're about to turn, so I'm just gonna stop way back here on the road.
I guess
don't worry about it.
So I wonder, did you actually get spotted, or was that like a warning? Like, has it changed the outcome or not yet, is my question.
I think if I was actually fully spotted, I would lose. So that light's green up there, but she's still not moving. I'm gonna drive a little closer. Okay. Yes, I was. They were done.
Cutscene trigger. So now what you need to do is put the newspaper up in front of your face while you Oh shit! You literally are going in there with a newspaper in front of your face.
Cover at the door.
Take cover at the door.
Cafe without being seen. Well.
Okay. Hold right button, use left stick to round a corner and
the newspaper. Okay.
Holy shit!
Suspect discovered. Yeah, I shouldn't have gone so close, but the booth with the newspaper is on the other side of the restaurant. My mistake. Anyway, that's what I was going to say would have popped up if I had been caught earlier. Like, instead of actually just, like, getting a warning.
It seems that you were good. Okay. I was worried that what might happen might be.
I'd have to redo the entire chase? Yeah.
No, I was thinking it might be that it actually just fails and you have, like, less information or something, and, like, leading... Ah, yes, I see the newspaper. In fact, it is, in fact, in that other booth. So...
Okay. There we go. I've got an achievement for the shadow, so...
No, I don't want him taught a lesson. You know what I want.
What does she want?
Well, then make someone else do it.
I heard something about, like, in case you're forgetting, but when it says inaudible, it's not kidding.
Ah. She must be talking to her husband, who's the one who's in Vegas.
Get this done, or
Possibly.
Wilson's Hotel. Mr. Mark Bishop, that son of a bitch, lives in apartment 803.
Despite her demeanor earlier, she's very not happy about this, which I imagine very few people would be.
Yeah,
the film.
The film? My worry is she might be unhappy for all the wrong reasons. Like, whatever her beef with Bishop is, sadly I'm guessing it's not just he assaulted my niece. She didn't seem to care much about that.
I mean, he did also try and kill her. Possibly.
Yeah, that is actually something most people would be very mad about. But even that I'm not totally sure. No, that probably is it, actually.
No, something about the film.
She made a call. Sounds like Mark Bishop has a heap of trouble headed.
I don't know what the film could be,
Wilson's Hotel,
but given the torn panties and just the general sense of everything,
If he hadn't
That's
sense,
probably
he wouldn't
bad,
have tried bumping off Guy
right?
McCaffrey's wife in the first place. Or he'd done the
So you've
job
actually been
properly.
given a license to
McCaffrey
drive
will break a
dangerously
fella's legs
fast.
just
Yeah, so
for doing it.
enjoy.
What do you make of the kid?
Unfortunately, I'm not
You
going
believe the
to.
story?
I
Like,
think she was doped out
normally
of
I
her
get
tiny
5
mind
or
and given
4
the
stars
casting
because
couch.
I got a
That
5-star
fucking bitch
case,
Ballard
but
sold her out.
then I drove very badly. I think this case is going to be a 3 or a 4-star naturally, just because I've messed up so
But
many
if Ballard was
questions.
doing someone a favor, why did they try to kill her?
Good point. Yeah, it's like there's definitely two crimes going on here. I think, and we can
Yes.
only see one of them so far.
And I can't help but think that if we had been able to question better earlier, specifically with the girl in the hospital, I think we
Might
would
have known more. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's interesting to hear that Ballard's husband is like some sort of crime lord.
Done it. Let's get to the apartment before someone gets hurt.
I mean,
Perhaps in a
Mafia
minor
Man involved with Hollywood films at this era, like that's not that surprising. Like
No,
it's
not
surprising, I guess, in the sense of like anybody being involved in organized crime is surprising. There's a
It might
shootout
not be
here.
very organized.
I remember that at least. Also, people are terrible at driving, and that one was only half my fault.
You were expecting the cutscene trigger, weren't you?
Yes. It's
Bill Wilson.
normally so good.
Alright, gotta go fast.
Yes. Apartment 803, I believe.
8-3.
I tried to stop them. It's room 803, left out of the elevator.
Okay, that's not great.
I bet you if you'd done a street crime or something, you wouldn't be in time here. But
Sounds like
as
we're
it
about to
is,
make it a hat trick of hysterical female witnesses.
I bet if I had learned something more, specifically the location question, I wouldn't have had to.
Give it up, LAPD.
fisticuffs.
Oh, sorry, I wasn't in punching mode. I forgot that there's a specific punching mode. You have to hold left trigger.
This is going to end.
Oh, it's X to block and A to punch.
Press right to grapple attack box.
Get boxed.
Ooh, oof. Ooh. This is definitely how the police solve problems.
I'm glad that I switched back onto the punching suit before this mission.
Yeah, did that good. So now I guess those guys have a lot of questions to answer.
Yeah, we have no idea who
not
those guys
really.
are, by the way. They
They
were just
won't know
dudes
it.
that were in the apartment. Clearly
Well, yeah,
for ill
because
purpose.
they were sent there. Because June called up McAfee and was like, "Hey, send some goons around to talk to Mark Bishop."
This is not Mark Bishop.
Horrible, awful man.
This is his wife.
Perhaps you should sit down, ma'am.
Yes. Yes. Forgive me, officers. I'm very flushed. I'll just sit down for a moment.
That's perfectly normal, ma'am. Take a moment while
I'm
we
going
look
to
around.
briefly look up the actress that I think this is.
Gloria Bishop.
Look at this.
Oh, you mean the real life?
Yes, I actually, now that I'm looking at the actress's face that I thought it was briefly, I thought it was her from her voice, but it is not.
It's not. Oh well. Jungle drums. There's film posters around. So who are these?
It's a very square head.
Mermaid in the background.
Silver screen.
Oh,
Who are these men in the picture?
My husband, Mark, and Mark.
we still actually
They work together on occasion.
haven't figured out why the prop was there. So
Well,
I
we now probably
suppose-
know where it came from.
Yeah. So that's relevant.
This is probably the information you could have got by being harder on what's her name? I've actually
Yeah.
forgotten the girl. Something Hamilton.
I'm really bad at remembering the people's names, so.
Some of them are more memorable than others. A clock.
It's a broken clock, but also I don't. Oh, I guess that is this current time.
Well, the crime was just 5 minutes ago, so.
Yeah. Sorry, I was like, oh, was this knocked about like last night sometime? We can use that? No. No. Cole.
It's just the spork is a clue. I love the tone of voice you said Cole in there.
It's some of the things I don't understand why they even bother to highlight them, because like why would Cole Phelps be interested in this thing? Like the clock, sure.
Because he's very diligent. Hey, it's money. That's always a nice clue.
I mean, it means they weren't here for a robbery. We kind of knew that for other reasons, but it's good to have like backup evidence.
Yeah.
Like,
Why
they were here
would
for
they?
robbery.
Yeah. Like, what is the advantage of sending some goons around to Bishop's apartment, particularly if he's not there? Like, were they meant to beat him up or whatever? Or were they trying to get something?
Presented to Mark.
Gay cowboys.
Oh, that's the
I think
office
I've
that I
seen
just
that
left.
film.
Just looking over here.
They really tossed the place. They were ransacking it. They were looking for something.
Yeah.
And not
the film that she mentioned, I think.
Yeah.
Whatever
But
that
did you
is.
say she got the film?
I really should have been paying more attention.
Smarter man than me to connect that.
A lot of junk in this place.
Yeah, there is.
This is presumably also junk.
A lot of movie props and memorabilia,
Yeah.
as you'd expect.
And of course,
books.
every time that I hear the ringing noise, I just immediately hit A reflexively, no matter
Absolutely.
how stupid it would be.
Speaking of rings,
Maybe.
That actually... I assumed that it would be like a, hey, he's not wearing his wedding ring. That's strange.
Strange, but not that strange.
No, it wouldn't be that strange, but it would be like a weird minor detail that might be relevant. But alas,
You never know.
a check
Ah,
to Lorna Haywood. What's that say?
Marlon Hopwood's wife, I'm assuming. Because Marlon Hopwood is the owner of the prop store, and this is made out to Lorna Hopwood for $20,000.
That's 200,000 smackers these days, which is no small sum.
What the hell is going on here?
There's a lot of things going on here, and I don't like any of them, actually.
I like some of them. Some of them I really don't like.
The parts where there's crimes, those are the parts
Check out
that I do not like.
poster. To your right. There, down there.
Fight game?
Fight Game. Is that even a real movie?
No.
Directed by Mark Bishop.
Featuring Tommy Young. But no, also the, for this, that looks like a 1970s martial arts tagline. And also name. Like, not
Presumably, the
40s
1940s
movie.
one. In this cinematic fake history. These are some cool posters. The Happy General.
The Happy General looks much more like a 1940s movie. Also...
Oh, look at that. Starring Gloria Bishop.
Huh. So I believe that's all the investigating that we can do in the apartment now.
Yeah, could be.
Wait.
Certainly found a bunch of random stuff.
I was really hoping that, like, I would move the camera out here and I would just see him hanging off the balcony, like, trying to hide from us.
That would be pretty funny. I don't think Mark was here.
No, not
I don't think they
recently.
expected him to be either. I think they were looking for something. With just this mysterious
I do think it's that mysterious film. Like, whatever it is, I really should have been paying more attention, and now I suddenly regret not
Well, I don't think we know anything more than that. I think it was all Ballard said was, yes, I got the film. That's it. That's
Okay,
it.
yeah.
Throwaway line. Well, not a throwaway line, but it's a one we don't fully understand yet.
We'll have to go to that prop house, I think.
Yes.
Okay.
After, like, getting out of Gloria Bishop what she knows, because she's got to know something.
Just another pile of irrelevant books.
Significant.
Color and color mixing, huh? Not interested in the rest of the book pile, just that one book. What it
He
selects
likes
to highlight
color,
are
I guess.
kind of strange. Okay.
Those men, I think they work for Guy McAfee. Do you know the name?
What?
No. Why should I?
Who?
June
What?
Ballard is
Of
married
course she
to
knows the
McAfee.
name.
Heard
Okay.
of her?
That slut. She's been badgering my husband for days.
Mrs. McAfee alleges that your husband tried to kill her and her friend last night.
Not her
I
friend,
think
her
you should
niece.
Tell us what you know.
My husband's a movie producer. This has something to do with his new picture.
That's what
He doesn't include
June said also.
Face.
Yeah.
Everyone involved in this is terrible.
I don't know that we have any evidence to say lie.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna check
don't.
the intuition thing. Yeah, I'm gonna say doubt. Huh? What do you think? Doubt?
Yeah, sure. She's
Uh,
quite more.
Yeah, because like I don't think any of this this evidence. Well, you know, I'm actually gonna hit lie just to double check.
Sure.
Lying to cover for your husband. Do you know what you'll get for aiding and abetting?
I've been abused and slapped.
She does have a point.
And now I'm accused of lying?
No, I'm not going to accuse you of lying. I'm just going to doubt that you're telling me the truth. How's that sound?
Yeah.
Doing my job.
Rather than accusing her of something you're going to try and make her
said
do.
she had a deal to be in his new picture.
Mark repeatedly told her no. He had Joan Leslie lined up for the role. That's how he got the finance.
So June's been like trying to save or revive her career.
Yeah.
You know June Ballard?
We were both on the same picture a few years back. That's
But
how I met my husband.
she...
Where can we find your husband?
She must have like...
He told me he would be on set. That's all I know.
I will say truth?
Yeah, I believe that she doesn't know where he is, yeah. That's true. Ballard must have like basically considered her niece a sacrifice for her career.
That sounds like the kind of horrible thing that a horrible person would do, yeah. But also, it didn't go well anyway, for whatever reason.
Yeah, that's the question: is why did they end up in the car, either of them?
Why is your husband paying Lorna Hopgood $20,000?
Lorna? Marlon's ex-wife? Are you sure?
We may have to just hit lie, and then here's the check for $20,000. Here you go.
You're lying, Mrs.
Go for
Bishop.
it.
It's some kind of payoff. You know exactly what the money is for and who it's getting paid to.
I don't know that we can prove this, but like, fucking,
Would you like to
we've got the
prove
check.
detective?
But I guess the check is the premise of the question. So
Yeah, but we've had to do
this
this
not-
before, though.
Yeah, exactly. You couldn't do it before
Don't ask,
finding the
never
check,
find
so
out.
it's. I guess it's got to be doubt instead.
I'm gonna use an intuition, because I don't like this question. I just... This is the part of the game that I didn't remember not liking, but I definitely, now that it's rearing its ugly head, I'm not liking it very much.
I like it, although I'm not the one having to actually make the calls. It's the tension of the gameplay.
Oh,
It's
fuck
like
me. Look at that.
Okay, so the community was unsure. Huh.
I'm
And
going
what
to
did it
literally
say?
flip a coin.
Did it
I've
say
got
people
one around
got
here somewhere.
right after talking to the community?
It was like 90% or something.
What?
I can no longer.
I reckon it's
review-
down.
I really think it's lie with the $20,000 check.
No, it's not. Because
Hang
what
on.
she was demanding proof that she knows, like, what it is.
Yeah,
And
I hear you.
that's not proof of that. You hear
This
me because I'm
question is
correct.
stupid.
Actually, you can hear me because of some audio technology and so on.
Computers, they're fucking amazing. All right, I don't have a coin to flip. I trust you. I'm going to hit doubt.
Thank you.
Your husband looks
It
like
was
he's
correct.
being blackmailed. They obviously have something on him if he's prepared to kill to cover it up. Why is the payment going to Hopgood and not McAfee?
Lorna works at a check cashing place in Hollywood. You need to ask Hopgood why he needs that much money in cash.
Ah,
I
that's actually a
suspect
pretty
that
good
our
answer.
next question will answer the question of why he is being blackmailed.
I don't know. It might.
Your husband
Yeah.
was at a casting yesterday with a young girl?
Not that I know of. He told me he was looking at locations. The picture's been cast.
This is another one where I'm going to hit lie, and I don't think we have evidence to prove that she doesn't know about it. But
We'll see. It might be some sort of accusation about something we can prove.
yeah.
I believe
you know
that.
exactly what happened yesterday, don't you, Mrs. Bishop?
Oh.
Been through it
Jesus
yourself.
Christ.
I'm gonna
Cole,
call
you
my
are.
lawyer.
I
You
mean,
have a damn cheek accusing me of that.
that's
Ah.
that's kind of all we've got here, but like that doesn't fucking prove or disprove anything related to anything here. It's
Not,
just
not related to Gloria.
vaguely
No.
No, it's just vaguely related to the things that he was saying originally. But this is another one where I think that there's not quite enough evidence to accuse. There's just enough stuff in the lie column that you're like, I don't know. So here we go, doubting again.
Jessica remembered a
There we go.
mermaid. The mermaid on the front of the prop store.
Did she?
You better come clean with me.
Yep. You did mention a mermaid and lying on top of something.
Okay.
Are you sure you really want to know?
I mean, yes, it's my job as a cop. That's
Truth is, my husband likes them young.
great. Fantastic.
And you think that's okay?
Probably should have told the police about that earlier.
I was 16 when I first met him.
The girl that we are investigating for was 15, by the way.
Magician with film.
Just pointing that out.
I was 20 before
I wonder if she
realized
really
he
is
was a
15
demon
even.
hack.
She looked younger.
But he's nothing compared to some of the monsters at these big studios.
This is an accusation that has
My
come
guess
up repeatedly in real life.
Ballard sacrificed her little friend. Happens to a lot of girls.
That is close to what we were thinking
Your
earlier.
husband is in trouble. It could go easier for him if you were more helpful, Mrs. Bishop.
He's a big boy, detective, and so are you. This is Hollywood. There's always a
I would have
deal to
also
be
accepted
done.
I think my husband's a jackass monster and probably deserves whatever's coming to him.
I don't know if she does think that. She might think it's all part of the game and that she's been through it, so...
She didn't seem thrilled about his ways, and also said, like, by 20 she realized that he was a B-movie hack.
Badge 1247.
So, there is that.
Yeah.
I need to locate
But it's her
a
social
Silver
status
Spoon
now.
prop
Just a moment.
Night Train. I like Bishop's movie posters.
The posters are very
Thanks for
good.
your help.
Yeah.
They fall under, like, a lot of the era-specific stuff that this game has been very good about, I think, in general. Just, like, setting you up to be in the 1940s is very good. It's just that, boy, the 1940s sure were shit in a lot of key ways.
Crucially. Oh, that's let them talk, I guess.
And from the stories they've given us, clearly none of them can act.
I mean, they acted well enough to fool me, like, 3 or 4 times at least. So,
Oh, Gloria
don't talk
Bishop
shit,
did.
Cole.
Yeah, the problem, the biggest problem with the 1940s was that back then it was just totally ambiguous whether anybody was lying at any given time. There were so many ways to interpret conversations.
Mrs. Bishop knows more than she's letting on. She doesn't seem to realize how much trouble her husband is in. The LAPD are the least of their worries right now.
Yeah. You think she'd have gotten the hint
Wait.
after those hatchet men redecorated
I guess
her
we're going to be
apartment?
going back to the
Maybe
apartment
she's just loyal.
soon.
Yep.
What she's in on. She didn't seem like your average giddy broad with nothing between the ears.
Or she might just be trying to buy
There's
enough
still
time for
something
Bishop
more
to
going
build
on
a
here,
emotion
isn't there?
between him
Yeah.
and Kathy.
Like the money, the money paid to the prop store, and why. I mean, the basic story here is, I guess, that Bishop is like a rapist and a pedophile, which is a pretty, a big story in and of itself, and certainly enough reason to go and arrest him.
Yeah. But we need to find him first. But also, like, why is why is he being blackmailed? Like,
Yeah, where
is he being blackmailed because he is a rapist and a pedophile? It seems like he wouldn't want to associate with those people casually then.
Like
he seems to be doing.
That really could just be the reason.
Yeah, but like I said, then he just wouldn't be hanging out there. He would just, like, refuse to ever talk to them except to pay them the money.
Maybe it wasn't blackmail. Maybe the wife thinks it's blackmail, but it's not.
Well, it's a very large payment off of any specific book, so that's, like, pretty fucking wild no matter what it's for.
I mean, I'm sure it's something, like, shady and probably criminal, but it doesn't actually... do you have it in your casebook? Does it say, oh, we definitely know this is blackmail?
Sorry, that's locations, not clues. Clues are up here. The people behind me are
It's
very
blackmail.
bad at
Paying
Yeah,
to
that's-
suppress personal scandals. Okay, that sounds like... Yeah, Gloria said it was blackmail, and, well...
We've decided to
It's,
believe her at
it's
least
a
enough to write it
supposition,
down.
but it's a strong supposition.
Yeah. But also, again, that's a fucking lot of money. I mean, he
Well,
did
there's some
a
pretty
fucking
big
lot
fucking
of crimes,
scandals.
so yeah.
Yeah, like, that's the kind of amount of money you'd charge someone to not report them for what he's done. Okay.
Hey, cutscene trigger, where are you? Cutscene trigger? Thank you.
Elsewhere. The mermaid.
Yep. Also, this whole case has taken almost 3 hours. It seems like it should take longer for this kind of thing, but I guess we work quickly here at the LAPD. It's a bear. Hey, bear.
Well, I think once that car went over that cliff, like, some events were set pretty inexorably in motion.
Attempted murder of June Ballard and Jessica Hamilton. Christ. I'm Marlon Hopgood. How can I help?
You hold castings here?
How'd you hear about that? I've got a little soundstage out back.
Lead the way.
Castings.
You know, if it wasn't being used as a euphemism here for a rape, he actually probably legitimately does have like a casting stage somewhere.
That probably is also true. There's a lot of interesting stuff around here, at least. Like, lots of cool props.
Yeah. There's a two-way mirror involved here. This is another fragment of the case that has, like, come through the ether that I just remember suddenly there's a two-way mirror somewhere. Couldn't tell you where.
Keep him here, Stefan. I'm gonna take a look around.
What's this got to do with...
You better go and find it, then.
Don't try my patience, knucklehead.
Thank you, Bukowski.
I love calling people knuckleheads is the absolute best thing. Good job, Bukowski. Oh, a hat.
Yeah, it's a nice hat. I'd like to wear one. But
I reckon you want to go look around the whole place, like not just this room, because he's brought you to the place he wants you to see. So there won't be anything here.
No.
Turn off the lights, Hopgood.
Oh, there's the two-way mirror. Okay, good memory.
The film.
One-way mirrors.
I'm sorry, a one-way mirror, not a two-way mirror. That's very different.
It's actually the same thing.
Well, find a way into that peep den, Phelps. I'll stay here and keep our pervert company.
You know what? This makes sense of the blackmail.
Wait, Phelps. You couldn't fit a rat through there.
Wait, why is there a mirror in the toilet? Ugh. And look, it's on the other side. Like, the room will be between the it'll be between the bathroom and the studio. Cripes. Maybe you gotta go outside and look around. Maybe go back to the main prop warehouse. There was all sorts of interesting stuff there.
Yeah, I'll be there in just a second, right as soon as I take another look around here. Yeah, there's no, like, you can't, like, get through any, curtains or anything.
Yeah, there's nothing to look at here, is there?
These are pills.
Pills.
Doping a 15-year-old kid and abusing her in a screen test.
I don't know what that is, but it sounds bad. Mix in an abundance of warm water, regular respiration.
Hang on, the doctor's name on that, was that
part of it?
Stoneman? I thought I recognized...
Dr. Stoneman, MD.
Where have I heard that name? I think he was mentioned in the flashbacks, not flashbacks, the newspaper articles about Harlan Fontaine. I think he mentioned something about him, Dr. Stoneman.
Very possible.
Hey, it's another head.
Yep.
Must be from Jungle Drums. So I reckon the blackmail thing makes a little more sense now. Like the question of why would you continue to associate with someone who was blackmailing you. I reckon it's not exactly blackmail. Like, I'm sure there's part of it. But I reckon it's like payment for services.
Yeah. Like providing him with the film to this kind of thing.
Yeah, Marlon is collaborating with Mark Bishop.
That's some Wile E. Coyote bullshit right there.
Picture of a wall.
Hey, there's a beer bottle. Check it out.
Beer.
That was some texture pop in there.
Circumstantial. Looks like I made a mistake. He's just kicking all the doors now because fucking...
Jungle Drums.
Jungle Drums. 8th and Francisco.
Huh.
Attention, Mark Bishop.
I don't... Oh.
Because this is a, whatchamacallit, the things that you send to directors to review them. Like it's one of those canisters.
Yeah, but why did it populate with the address?
Because it's got an address on it, like it was on the canister.
Yeah, but, like, why do we need to know that for this case?
Because that's where Mark Bishop will be, because he's working on the set of Jungle Drums. This is the current movie, right?
Hamilton's screen test.
I thought we saw a poster for Jungle Drums earlier, that it was, like, already out.
I thought it was the new movie. We did see a poster for sure.
Yes, it must be the new movie because he's working on filming it, so yes.
Yeah.
So empty film canister, cameras, pictures of ladies, which fucking great wall adornments for your pervert den. Oh, and look into the toilet too, just cause.
I told you the room would be between the toilet and the stage.
You know, just in case you weren't getting your jollies enough from the camera into the room, you could also just, like, look in on the toilet. Also, it pinged like this was important information, and then, like, let me look around in there, but it doesn't seem to have changed
The camera is probably the thing you want to look at. Like, the camera itself?
Yeah, I thought I, like, went by it, and it just doesn't seem like I could... Oh, I guess I can investigate it. But I guess I've already seen it from the other side, so it didn't treat this as anything different.
Oh, yeah.
Like, when I was walking past it, it only
going
makes
on,
the,
yeah.
like, you've already seen this ping. So... I don't think we need to worry about anything that's back here, really.
Oh, hang on. That actually looks like more shrunken heads.
Oh, hey, a newspaper.
Dope floods streets.
War surplus contraband.
Interesting how this ties in, like, this ready availability of narcotics.
Yeah.
Ah, it's Courtney Sheldon
This
again.
is Mickey. Mickey, this is Courtney Sheldon. What would you like to drink?
Scotch. Straight up.
I hear you're back at school learning to be a doctor, kid.
Yes. That's right, Mr. Cohen.
So you want
Mickey
to be a
Cohen?
doctor and a dope peddler. Interesting combination, huh?
Oh.
Do we have a problem, Mr. Cohen?
We might have. Yeah. Selling your dope to my boy Lenny looked like a good move, but Lenny has been supplying wholesale, so to speak. The Bindle boys in this town aren't used to the juice without a little of the middleman taking his cut.
Bindle boys?
Lenny promised that wouldn't happen, Mr. Cohen. And Lenny works for you.
What can I say about Lenny? What do you think? Oh yeah, he's a putz. And he's lazy. And he's greedy.
Many
He's my
people are
wife's brother.
putzes, apparently.
Make a cake with those ingredients, huh?
Everyone
So
laughs.
how is that my problem, Mr. Cohen?
Well, kid, the only way we're going to be able to make this work is to do some repackaging. We need to get the dope out of those dinky little cardboard boxes and...
Surrettes.
Yeah, Surrettes. Right. Put it into a big vat so we can water it down a little bit.
I won't bore you with the chemistry, but it doesn't work that way. You're likely to kill even more people.
Okay.
People are dying of overdoses
Wanna buy you out, kid.
because their stuff is too good.
Offer you 50 grand.
Ah, I see. It's the military surplus
Hey,
soldier drugs, which,
you don't like my offer?
He's
That's not
probably
gonna
going to
go
die
well.
at some point.
Isn't it interesting that, like...
I think I want him dead.
Yeah, there we go. Isn't it interesting that he's, like, gone all the way now into actual drug dealing? Presumably, Arlen Fontaine had a lot to do with that.
Yeah. We
I
may
wonder
have
when
missed
that side
a
story will interact with stuff.
we may have missed a newspaper. I'll check after the video, I guess.
Yeah, we should check out the shrunken heads. Like where the newspaper was, they were totally shrunken head things. More shrunken heads, the better, in my opinion.
This one has hair, but the hair technology is not very good.
Yeah, maybe it's not directly related to the case.
No, the only relation is that one of them was used to hold down the accelerator, which is, you know, fairly related. You probably got it from here.
Yeah, was the other bench where they were working on stuff? Did that have more
shrunken heads? Yeah.
ball heads?
Yes, but oh, there I can actually look at these. These actually look like the same heads. They are reusing models.
Oh
They've
no!
just put these in this.
Asset reuse.
They've
This is
put
very
these in the
unfair.
opposite order. The other ones were left and right, and this one's right and left. Oh.
So this is where you sprang from.
That actually is a clue. How about that?
There we go. I knew it was the same kind of head. I think it's important because it could help, like, give you something over Marlon Hopgood.
Yeah, like, hey, here's where she fucking got the head on the accelerator. No dumpster diving, apparently, not allowed.
Do you need to go back inside the main prop store, or just head in to talk to Marlon Shithead?
I think probably just head in to talk to Marlon Shithead, but let's just take a brief look around here. Nope, the music has stopped playing, so I'm out of the current scene.
That is handy, yeah, because otherwise you could waste a lot of time in there. Horses.
Yep, music stops over here as well, so let's just kind of... ease our way back to the... let's check out these oil
I think
drums.
technically you're moseying.
Oil drums not
Moseying
relevant
back.
enough to get a ping. Just gonna stomp over all these buckets and stuff.
Hey, he deserves it.
Mess up his pots and pans.
Literally. Well, it's pretty clear what's been going on here, though
Yeah.
not what happened to the film in that canister. Hopefully the address we got might be where Mark Bishop is right now, so maybe we can just track him down.
Hopefully, yeah. I think we've now finally gotten enough to just start talking to him. None of these questions are about the camera. What the fuck?
You're gonna have to like prove its existence and stuff to him.
You ever do any work for Mark Bishop?
No, never.
RKO, Republic, Warner Brothers. So yeah, when Bishop was doing work for a studio, yes.
When did you last see him?
Lie.
Doing work for his next picture.
I guess technically that's not a lie, but
He's being economical with the truth.
yeah. Lie.
You're lying, Hopgood. Bishop was here, and you know exactly what he was doing and what he left lying around afterwards.
So,
You come in here without a warrant.
which
and now you
of
start
several
throwing
pieces
your
of
weight
evidence
around?
do we use to accuse him of this?
Probably the film canister stuff.
The empty film
Yeah.
canister?
Gotta be. Mark Bishop / Jessica Hamilton. Hopgood's been the one taking the films, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hit him in the head with it.
I have a
There we
drugged
go.
up 15-year-old girl, and you have
Oh,
high
we probably
rating
could have
against
used
her.
multiple different,
You give me something, or I will break your fucking jaw, Hopgood.
Bishop
Thank
was
you,
here
Cole.
with June Ballard and the girl. A lot of producers and directors use this place. I'm not responsible for what goes on here.
I suspect that legally he
We
is.
need to find him first. Any
I
idea
suspect
where
that
he might have
morally
gone to
he is
ground?
as well,
If
but
he really tried to kill McAfee's wife, my advice to him would be to leave town.
that would also be my advice to him, but I...
Doesn't mean that's the advice he was
Yeah.
given, Melody. We've got this clue about his whereabouts, the film said.
Yeah. I guess I'll hit lie to see?
Yeah, I would.
You have something on him.
This
and
guy's
after
got a
a
lot of
bad
incentive
amount
to lie to you,
McAfee's
and he's not a bad liar.
No, that's a stupid accusation, Phelps, and you're stupid for making it.
Sorry. My mistake.
Maybe truth on this one.
Yeah. It's very tempting to use
I
my
reckon
last intuition point, but I'm going to need it.
I reckon you should pick truth, and I reckon it doesn't matter because you've found the rush. That's what it's called. You found the rushes. That's what.
Yes.
So you know where Bishop is already. So I reckon
Okay.
it's truth, and I reckon it doesn't matter.
That's okay. I feel safe in saying truth.
You're delivering props to Jungle Drums
There
on
we are.
8th Street?
Bishop is using that old rundown wreck of a set. That place is dangerous.
It is old. He was just hanging out
Might be
there
a spot to
anyway.
hide.
Aha!
What's the deal with you and June Ballard?
Look, buddy, I make props. I hardly ever meet the talent unless it's something tailor-made for them, like a sword or something.
Going to hit lie?
You and Ballard are
Bullshit.
blackmailing Bishop. That's why you
Wait.
cracked.
That
You got nothing on
doesn't...
me. My hands are clean on this.
The check.
Ballard blackmailing him doesn't actually resonate.
Yeah, this is a
but
tricky
this
one, isn't
part
it? Because
does.
there's the check. Just show him the fucking check. Like it's got to be proof
It's
of
to his
something.
wife,
right?
so the part about June doesn't matter, or doesn't... Like, we can't bring that into it, but alright, here we go.
I'm about done with you and your
Fuck.
accusations.
The
Wow.
one right below that was
That's all for
blackmail,
now,
so...
Hopgood. We're taking you in.
I don't know.
Phelps,
Down
Is
the
it-
line.
yes.
Don't like it.
Roy Earl advice. Hold on a moment. This is clearly a vice
Fuck
case.
I remember this guy.
You've been roughing up my informant?
Oh,
Hopgood is a vice informer?
god damn
Yes,
it.
he is, Phelps, and a very important one.
Oh,
Look at
shit.
that mug. Have you been upsetting these two officers, Marlon?
So we just drop it?
You do if you know what's good for you.
I want to punch this man
You
in the
need
face.
to catch the movie producer before an angry husband does, from what I'm hearing.
I'll be making a full report to the captain, detective.
You do that, kid. We're all very impressed with you.
The worst part
But
is
it's
I can't actually
flagpole.
bring him down with anything
Get at
because I fucked up so many parts of this case that I just don't think there's enough to make anything stick.
Johnny Goldberg, you work for Mickey C.
That's right, detectives.
Huh.
You wouldn't happen to know
He was
guys
in the
who roughed
restaurant.
Mrs. Bishop earlier today by any chance?
No, not us. We don't do that kind of thing. It's the husband we'd like to talk to.
This is a police matter. You don't want to be taken in for obstruction of justice, do you, boys?
You could try the obstruction route.
No, but it would get you off the streets long enough for us to go find the guy and arrest him.
We could beat that.
You've had your 10 cents worth, gentlemen.
All right, not
Bishop
gonna
knows
bother,
how
I
the world
guess.
works.
Cool.
Mrs. McAfee hits him up for a movie part. Happens every day. But Bishop takes it a step too far and tries to rub out Mrs. McAfee. Naturally, Guy is going to get upset.
What made you think Bishop would be here?
We figure he might be planning a little accident for Hopgood, too. Those two guys have got some unfinished business.
Yes, with the check that I tried to show him,
Let us
but
know if you
it
find
didn't
Bill.
work.
I know.
Guy
Yeah,
was
I'm surprised that wasn't
very
a thing.
I'm only going to warn you once, gentlemen. Stay out of this. This is a police matter. We will be bringing Mark Bishop into custody.
Everybody hates Mark Bishop.
Kind of dumb.
For valid reasons, I think.
Yeah.
So let me put it in ruder terms that even a pair
Thank
of
you again,
blockheads
Bukowski,
like
for
you
being the better of the two.
The only reason you don't have bars on your windows already is because you're small fry. And we don't waste our time on small fry. You stay away from Bishop, and you stay away from me. Is that clear enough for you, asshole? Now run along back to your boss so we can pat you on the head and tell you what good boys you are.
The expression on the ugly mugs.
He is
pretty amazing.
very unhappy about that.
Yeah,
Good work,
that was
Bukowski.
great. Oh shit.
Alright. Sorry, but I'm being chased by goons.
Holy shit.
They really don't want anybody getting to Bishop before they do.
I can't open up my address book to find out where I'm supposed to go, so I'm just kind of running blind.
Take this guy out.
Okay.
I need to be closer, Cole.
Start shooting, please.
We need to lose those fools.
Okay, got one.
It seems like if you stay close to him, the counts can shoot him as well.
Yes, it's just a matter of like slowing down enough to. That really could.
Steady. I'll try and bust his tires.
Shut up, Bukowski. I'm trying to drive. Oh, I've got him.
Let's see him chase us now. On to the movie set, Phelps. Let's roll.
Oh,
Wow,
Christ.
this is getting
They
serious.
say working traffic is like watching paint.
Bishop's apartment is still
They know how
there,
to piss
so
people off.
we may have missed
Hey,
something
they're prepared to gun down cops in broad daylight.
in the
McAfee
apartment.
really means business.
Seems
Maybe.
like we're the only ones who want Bishop alive.
I have a good mind just to let him go work on the son of a bitch.
I do as
I'm
well.
about done putting my life on the line to protect some child molester.
That's our job, unfortunately.
But,
We don't get to go
you know,
around justice.
I don't know. The casual murder of people on the street wasn't great either, so...
Yeah, I think Cole is in the right here.
Yep.
For once. It's oh man, though, Hopgood, just still thinking about that, and the vice cop coming in, and suddenly just like
don't like
claiming him
Roy
as a
Earl.
informant at the most suspicious possible moment.
I really don't like Roy Earl. I didn't quite remember why at the time when we started this, beyond remembering that I really didn't like him, and I'm starting to remember why. Also, you people need to stop fucking stopping in the middle of the street. Jesus, somebody might hit you.
It does seem like Roy Earl might be a bad person.
Yeah,
Depending on how you define such things.
you people are terrible drivers. A lot.
The streets of LA were such an unsafe place.
I mean, they drive like maniacs. They just like swerve in front of me.
There's a lot of that going on. Ah, that looks like a film set, alright.
It does. Okay, we're going to chase a man around this set. Also, it's been 5 hours since we got to the place at like 11 something a.m. And it's
Yeah,
just been
if
5
Mark
hours.
Bishop is still here, he's an idiot. But you know what? It sounds like he's an idiot.
Oh, yep, he's a fucking moron.
God damn it! Mark Bishop, stop! LAPD! Get him, Phelps. I'll cover the exit.
You got to take this guy alive,
Yep.
otherwise it will be a waste of time, basically. Because if you want him dead,
You just wait for the mob to get him.
Yep.
I don't know that I need to like even pull my gun on this guy. I think I just need to chase him.
Yeah, probably.
Oh. Well, now he's sped up and is like slightly farther away, but I can't pull my gun out, so I guess I know what the answer is. That must be like a thing where they don't want you to pull out your gun, because if you pull out your gun, most players will just shoot him.
I mean, yeah.
At this point, we've been given ample reason to do so, and very few reasons not to, beyond like vigilante justice not being the way. But
also, I think because this chase scene is cool, and they probably want people to do it properly.
yeah, definitely, because you would just like totally. What was the Indiana Jones movie where he just like pulls out the gun and shoots the guy instead of doing the sword fight with him?
Yeah.
You would just do that.
What an asshole. He must know there's no way he's getting away with this and continuing his career. And
yeah, he is aware that like there seems to only be one way off of this, and we just ran up it, and I am now in between him and it.
He probably didn't know that Ballard and Hamilton had survived.
He would have to be a moron, though. Like, it would be pretty big news. Like, it would have hit the papers if they were dead.
Maybe, I mean, there's no like Wikipedia and smartphones and stuff. You might not have seen
you just go pick up you just go by the cafe or whatever.
Yeah, maybe he like didn't occur to him to check what if they survived. Because if they hadn't survived, would we even know Mark Bishop was involved? Oh, now you've got a gun.
I do.
Mark Bishop, you're under arrest for the attempted murder of June Ballard and the rape and attempted murder of Jessica Hamilton.
He's going to jump.
All right, now come quietly. Just don't kill me.
I don't think he's going to jump. This guy wants to save his own life.
You will too. Oh, we need to get out of here.
He's not going to get out of here alive. Like, despite me trying to arrest him, he's not going to make it.
Follow me. I know another way out of this place.
I hope Bukowski's okay, by the way, because he was down there alone, and there are now like 8 mobsters.
Christ, detective, they're trying to kill me.
No shit.
Last chance to back the hell down.
So your objective is to save his life, at least temporarily.
The Cappy doesn't make the rules. You hear me?
I have a rifle now.
Kill them for God's sake! I don't want to die.
There's no way out of here.
Why are
I
there
thought you said you knew where you were
barrels
going.
on the film set?
I don't know. Video games, I guess.
Is this really the best McCaffrey's got?
I am not running fast enough to jump after him. There we are. Okay.
Come on, it's this way. Oh my God, they're everywhere.
If only you hadn't raped and murdered somebody, or raped and attempted to murder somebody, then maybe we wouldn't be in this position that we are in. But alas, here we are.
It sounds like he's being had quite a hero sexual assault over these years. Which is just kind of finally one of them is causing him some problems, and now he's like, "Oh, don't kill me! I don't want to die, despite being an incredibly terrible person."
Him with you.
Sniper.
Oh, I guess I could have just shot the barrel, huh?
The statue there. There's a ladder leading to the ground.
Okay, he's totally going to get murdered.
For the love of God, how many are there?
Enough to, Oh, hey, is that Bukowski?
I hope so.
Get him over here, I'll cover you! Come on, the cavalry's here!
It was Bukowski.
It seems to also be the LAPD, which
yes.
is actually confused right now. Holy shit. So you got the police and the mob duking it out over who gets Mark Bishop.
Those barrels at the base of the elephant column. They're full of gasoline. Shoot them! Quickly!
What? Elephant.
Stay down.
What? Oh. I guess I didn't have to shoot those dudes in the front anyway. I could have just knocked the column down on top of them. That would have been way cooler. Why didn't you tell me to do that earlier?
It still looked cool. Only Cole knows that he didn't get them that way. Bukowski's, I like how he'd actually lost his hat this time before he even turned up. Like, presumably someone shot it off. But like, when you first saw it... Yep. But it's basically a signifier of things getting frickin' real, is the hat lostness. Bang.
Sorry, I was trying to reload.
You successfully shot him to death.
I am amazed this guy has not gotten blasted.
He must lead a charmed life.
Are you more mobsters? Or are you the LAPD? No, you are the LAPD. I can't shoot you.
Holy shit, they're serious about fighting the police, aren't they?
They are no fucking joke. I shot that man through a car.
Your car won't save you now.
Hang on, I've got to reload, sir. Thank you for sitting there obligingly.
After his hat came off.
Now this is what I call a result.
Oh god, you're not mad?
Bishop, erstwhile film producer, an
Holy
all-around
shit.
piece of shit.
I really thought he would be
attaches
mad.
a fast ticket to Quentin for Statch rape and attempted murder, so he gets to spend the next 15 years playing sissy instead of sticking it to little girls.
Okay, but what about the guy that was filming it? That dude? Also, that film is still missing.
I'm not going to be able to hold on to you any longer.
The film of what I assume is the rape is missing.
Go on, get
I
your
reckon
assignment.
must have stashed it
Good
somewhere.
working with you, son.
I suspect we're about to find out what we've messed up. Also, on to homicide, I guess. But Bukowski's staying back?
Well, I mean, Bukowski is not quite as successfully murderous. He's very good at pissing people off, though. I miss Bukowski, actually.
Fuck off.
Oh. What's he doing here?
Phelps, Bukowski, this your work?
Can I help you, detective?
Sorry, Cap. Didn't see you there.
Yeah, I'll bet you did.
His face.
I'm glad he doesn't like him either.
I'm here to buy a drink for the 2 LAPD traffic cops who broke the back of Guy McAfee's private army. You don't have a problem with that, do you, Captain?
Go right ahead.
Get in.
Oh man, Leary must know what kind of creature Earl is, but there's nothing he can do about it, clearly.
I mean, he could have said, like, no, fuck off, please leave. I'm
But
still
li-
really
I-
mad that
You'll like this place.
we
A lot of
couldn't
movie people hang out
get that dude with
You
the
like
film.
jazz, Cole? The hopheads love it.
I'm pretty sure that, like, part of the reason Earl is doing this is to, like, kind of make it up to the guys for taking Hopwood away from him.
I don't know. I don't know what his angle is, but, like, pretty much everything about this case, I don't like it. Whatever's going on.
You'll like this place. They treat you right.
Yeah, it's got a real feeling, this one, of having dealt with it at the surface
What do
level.
you think we want to do? Stand at the bar like chumps?
Table ready for you.
Don't look so happy to see me, Alphonse. I might get the wrong impression. Cole, this is Alphonse.
Not only
He's
is he a
French
bad
Negro
person,
from
he's
Africa.
also
Can you
just like
beat
a
that?
regular asshole.
Pleasure to meet you. Is Elsa singing tonight?
He's clearly he's a big shot.
Elsa while they're fixing us a
Or
table.
thinks he is.
You'll like her. She's something else.
Maybe another night, Roy. She's pretty beat up about it.
Get your hands off me. Don't ever tell me what to do or what not to do, Alphonse.
And of course,
Got a
there's
nice
no
club here.
consequences here.
Don't spoil
Just
it.
If you would follow me.
none whatsoever.
Just through the
I'm
door.
almost starting to see why you wouldn't like this guy.
Was my only real friend, Harlan. We went through it all. You
Oh.
realize what he meant to me?
Of course I
Hey,
You have no idea.
this
You
guy.
said it was construction work.
It was an industrial accident, Elsa. How can I be held responsible?
Elsa,
Who?
are you going on?
Louis, for God's sake, he was my best friend. The only man who ever loved me without putting his hands on me.
Hi, Elsa. Here's someone I'd like you to meet. Cole Phelps.
Not good timing, is it?
Hero and
No.
crime fighter extraordinaire.
And why
Who
would
is
I want
dead,
to
I
meet
wonder.
another fascist from the LA?
That's a very good question.
Okay,
Sorry
she's
about this,
okay.
Cole. What an evening I'm having. First a
Fuck
Negro
off,
puts his
Roy
hands
Earl.
on me, and then this. Who do you think you're talking to, you German junkie whore? Don't you ever forget your place with me again.
I feel almost like this policeman should be the one being arrested for crimes.
How's
Yeah.
business?
For many reasons.
Louis, help me here. I'm gonna have to give her something before her performance.
Blow it off, Cole. These artsy-fartsy types always get a little flighty. Meet Dr. Harlan Fontaine, Doctor to the Stars.
Cole hasn't got much to say right now, has he?
No. I mean, what is he gonna say? Like, I think all of this shit is bad, and you people are all bad, and fuck you.
So what about
Like,
that drink,
He
boys?
seems a little dazed.
Like, he wouldn't make them stop, he would just make Roy Earl get very angry with them for pretty much, like, I wouldn't say no reason, it would be a good reason.
Yeah, it would be a good reason, but you wouldn't get anything out of it. But also he seemed preoccupied, didn't he? He was very starey. So here's the mist thing. Hopgood could have told you what tipped him over the edge.
That might be, like, if you get everything, instead of, like, chasing him down and arresting him and bringing him in, you actually just, like, he jumps.
Yeah, could be.
Also, this is the first 3-star case, which I'm not thrilled about, but missed some clues, which I'm surprised about. Generally, I feel pretty confident about those.
The bishop takes the fall bit is interesting, because, yeah, I reckon you're probably right about it being an allusion to maybe he would have jumped in some circumstances, but also, I think on the literal level, I mean, Bishop was not, he's clearly not the only movie producer rapist out there. Like, Is there a ring of these people or something? Like, who else is Hopgood working with his friggin' castings?
Or, like, maybe if we had successfully gotten everything out of Hopgood, instead of Roy Earl coming in and being like, no, this guy is my informant, you say, like, fuck that, your informant has done X, Y, and Z that we need to arrest him for.
Maybe. But I do have good news.
Okay.
None of it's Cole's job to worry about anymore. He's been promoted. Everything is fine.
Alright, fair enough.
Meritorious.
Meritorious is lower than what I'm used to. I really wanted to get at least 4 stars in every case. I may replay this one off camera just to get it up higher, and also maybe see some different ways this could have gone, but perhaps next time. I'm going to see if there's a flashback here.
That was a really good case, though. I mean, it was about things which were really non-good, but I think maybe it was the best case yet in terms of the, I don't know, characters and possibilities, and...
It was definitely the most difficult case.
It was the most
multiple reasons.
Is what I'm going to say. It wasn't like the best overall, but it was the most noir so far.
That's fair. It's really starting to grate on me, the difference between doubt and lie, and never knowing whether I'm supposed to say, like, no, it's a lie because of this evidence that points pretty much to what we're looking for, or doubt because even though that evidence is pretty close to what we're looking for, it's not dead on, so I should just yell at you until you tell me what I want to know anyway.
That's got to be the single biggest problem in the game's gameplay, yeah. And
generally, like, the wacky eye movements and stuff will get you at least beyond... It's basically like a truth versus doubt/lie. It has been generally where we've...
Not always. Like, you occasionally get an ambiguous thing where it's truth or doubt is a bit... where you're not sure which one will proceed more. Actually, the interrogation with... I forgot, Jessica was...
That one, actually,
really...
we hit truth when we should have hit doubt or lie, I think.
Yeah, that was really tough in that terms, because you kind of want to trust her, but she's lying constantly.
Yeah.
That was really well done as an interrogation, I thought. Like, I was quite happy with failing some questions on that one, because I felt like the game had successfully tricked me. I was like, oh, nice job, kind of thing. You played on my sympathies and owned me.
Yeah, that part...
But, I mean, because...
Like, I would much rather, like, solve the case, is the thing. Like, I just want to get the bad people arrested here. Like, you've gotten me enough into being a cop that, like, yes, I actually think that I should be investigating these things because they're fucking really bad.
I think that would be better, like, to figure it all out and solve the crimes. But I think the game is constantly asking you, and this case is definitely one of the ones where it's constantly asking you, can you actually solve all the crimes? Like,
and the answer is no.
Is that even on the table?
I think it was more on the table than we've got it here. Like, that we missed 4 questions and we've missed 3 pieces of evidence, which again, very
for sure. I would specifically like to know whether you can take down Marlon Hopgood. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to hit A, and then we'll probably close this video because we just had a big, well, we're getting promoted to homicide. That sounds like a good place for a big flashback cutscene.
Yeah, there might be another Marine Corps flashback. Let's find out.
All right. Saving.
That's good.
6 months later, huh? Oh, I guess there's no flashback.
Okay, cool.
So the next case is the red lipstick murder, I think that said?
Yep.
And we will see you next time with some more La Noire.
We will, and it's interesting that our views on the game are starting to diverge just as they did last time.
I'm glad to see that that's actually, like, a constant. Like, I wasn't just overreacting. This is actually just it turns out that when you put this game in front of me, this is the way that I come away feeling. Whether I'm like remembering it halfway after several years, or if I'm just actually just playing it again.
Perhaps your subjective experience was actually valid after all.
Hooray, I guess. We'll see how far that gets me, and next time there will be murders. So let's have a good old time on the homicide desk. See you guys next time.